Hello my lovelies. So, this is the mid-year book freakout tag. Is that what it's called? I think that's what it's called. Yeah, that. A lot of questions. This is the first time I'm doing this, but it looked really fun. Even though I now have a pile of books at my feet that are ridiculously fucking huge. Let's get into it. First question. The best book you've read so far in 2017, and for this I have two answers. Strange the Dreamer by Laini Taylor and Underneath Rose-Tainted Skies by Louise Garnall. Sorry, Louise. Strange the Dreamer is a book about Laszlo Strange. It is a fantasy novel in which there is a basically kind of a mystery and an adventure where he goes to this lost city that he used to know the name of when he was a child, and then magic snatched the name of the city away from him. And I'm not telling you any more than that because if you don't know, that's part of the magic of this book, is going into it blind and just discovering as Laszlo discovers, and it is freaking amazing. And then Underneath Rose-Tainted Skies is a YA mental health contemporary. It is also a Own Voices novel. It is about 17-year-old Nora who suffers from agoraphobia and anxiety and depression and all these other things, and it's a romance novel as well, and it's very accurate portrayal, which part of the awesomeness about, the fact that it is an Own Voices novel. And I also suffer with a lot of these things, as well as I encounter it a lot at work because I am a mental health nurse. So just like putting myself into this world, like I cried, I laughed. Like Nora is very snarky, she's very relatable, she also is just like very quick-witted, and the way she describes things is just, oh my god. So yes, just, oh Jesus, this book, guys, this book. You just need to read that book, okay? Go do it now. Finish this video and then go read that book. Second question. Best sequel you have read so far in 2017? I really haven't read too many sequels yet, per se, but the best continuation I have read is Silence Fallen by Patricia Briggs. This is like book 10-ish in the Mercy Thompson series, and dear sweet baby Jesus, it is my favorite thus far. Mercy Thompson is, the Mercy Thompson series is a paranormal romance series / urban fantasy series. The entire series follows the same heroine. It doesn't have any of that tropey love triangle bullshit that drives you crazy, like once the heroine makes her mind, she knows what she wants, that's it. There's no, oh, but I like you, oh, but I like you. You don't do that kind of a just flip-floppy foolishness. And Mercy is very kick-ass, very hard-edged, very quirky, just very stubborn, and she is just gonna do what she has to do to get shit done. And if she gets hurt, so be it. If she is better, saving the people that she cares about. Mercy is also a coyote shifter. This book has to do with werewolves, fae, vampires, and then Mercy is so far the singular coyote shifter in all of it, and she is basically closely entrenched in the werewolf pack, and then come like the fae and the vampires later on. But it is a very amazing series. I love it, and this is the best book in the series so far. It is fabulous. Book 3. New release you haven't read yet, but you want to. New release that I haven't read? Roar by Kara Cormack. This book looked hella interesting. It's basically about this girl who is from this society or kingdom type of deal where these storms have a kind of consciousness, and yeah, basically like they can steal powers and the essence of a storm, and the storms all do different kind of a thing. It kind of gives me like actual Storm from X-Men a little bit, and it's a very interesting premise. I only read a part of it and I was like, oh yep, I'm there for it. So I didn't read the full summary, but it looks really interesting and I can't wait to read it. It just jumped to the top of my TBR like I didn't have enough things I was supposed to read this summer. Number 4, most anticipated release for the second half of the year. That will have to be Beasts Made of Night by... yeah, I don't know how to say that yet. Give me time. I'm working on it. It is a Nigerian-influenced fantasy that is set to release in Halloween of this year, about the city with corrupt mages that can basically call forth a sin from someone and make a sin beast out of it. And then there are sin eaters to combat this, and it just sounds really good. And look at that. I'll put it here. Look at that cover. Like, I just look at it. So yeah, I need that book in my life, and I can't wait to read it. I've been trying to get an arc No such luck yet. Number 5, biggest disappointment of 2017. That one's easy. I waited with bated breath for this book, guys. You have no idea. It was pre-ordered and all of that fun stuff. I loved her other series, The Wrath and the Dawn duology. This one, nowhere near The Wrath and the Dawn, and I was so butthurt about it. So butthurt. Number 6, biggest surprise of 2017. That I will have to say Strange the Dreamer, because I really didn't, I'm not gonna lie, I had no idea what this book was about. I ordered it because it's just, look at it. And a lot of people were saying it was really good, and I was just like, we'll see. And I did not expect to love it anywhere near as much as I did, and I am complete Laini Taylor trash now, and just, yes, biggest surprise, best surprise thus far. Favorite new author, new this year or new to you this year? And for that, Laini Taylor, guys. Like I've just explained it to you. I don't need to explain it again, but just, dear sweet baby Jesus. 8, newest fictional crush. Ooh. I don't really know how to answer that yet. I guess I'm in the process of kind of saying Kel, maybe, but I haven't finished that book yet. Other than that, Reese, but that's not really new either. What's new this year for me? I didn't read those books until this year, I think. I don't know. 9, newest favorite character. So I would either have to say Karu from The Daughter of Smoke and Bone, or Sarai from Strange the Dreamer, or maybe Simon from the other series, because Simon is a shifter. I like shifters, but he's a little cannibalistic, but he's also very protective of his Meg, even though he kind of like thinks of her sometimes in terms like squeaky toy and like whatnot. He kind of reverted to like a puppy kind of a mentality about it, but it's still kind of cute. So I would say he's one of my new favorites as well. 10, books that made you cry. Like I said, this book broke me, and this one just made me cry from the other disappointment. 11, books that made you happy. For that, I will have to go with a cross between Mercy Thompson, because like it's one of my favorite series. Patricia Briggs is one of my favorite authors, and I really couldn't wait for it. And it just like watching like that continuation of a romance like that built from like 10 books ago, and just continue and get deeper, and these characters just interact with each other, and I'm a big mush monster and I love it. And then this one made me happy just simply because I got more of my recent favorite, even though the book really was kind of for me. I liked it, but nowhere near as much as Akabath. 12, favorite book to film adaptation that you saw this year. I will have to say Everything, only because it's the only film that book adaptation that I saw this year. Is it the only? Yeah, it's the only one. It the only one. 13, favorite review that you have written or filmed this year. Maybe the one for Strange the Dreamer. If not, then the one for, I'd have to say Strange the Dreamer, just simply because like just going through all those emotions again when they were still very fresh, I was all over the place, and it was fun, but also at the same time, like the characters I got mad at, I was getting mad at all over again, and just so yeah, maybe that one. 14, most beautiful book that you have bought or received this year. I feel like I've been flashing this damn book up for all of the things, but I mean, it's Gold Leaf, it's blue stained pages, Strange the Dreamer again. 15, what books do you need to read by the end of the year? Okay. What books do I need to read by the end of the year? Lord Jesus. The Mistborn Trilogy by Brandon Sanderson. The Name of the Wind and the Wise Man's Fear by Patrick Rothfuss. And I Darken by Kirsten White and its sequel, which will be releasing soon. The last 2 books in the Grisha trilogy, as well as Six of Crows and then whatever the hell the other one's called. I don't have it yet, and I can't remember at the moment. Storm Dancer, actually the entire Lotus War trilogy by Jay Kristoff, as well as Nevernight, so I can read God's Grave when it comes out in September. Gemina by Jay Kristoff and Amy Kaufman, because I have read Illuminate and I'm putting this off until closer to when Obsidio comes out, so I also need to read Obsidio. Roar by Cora Carmack. A Darker Shade of Magic, as well as A Conjuring of Light and A Gathering of Shadows by V.E. Schwab. Nemesis by Brandon Reichs. Fangirl by Rainbow Rowell, though after reading Eliza and Her Monsters, I really don't know if this is for me. Made You Up by said author of Eliza and Her Monsters. I'm really kind of scared to read it. The next next 2 books in the Daughter of Smoke and Bone trilogy. Days of Blood and Starlight and Dreams of Gods and Monsters. I need to read those. Lord, I got a lot of shit to do this year. Now I gotta clean up this pile of books. Fuck. So, yes, that was the mid-year book freak out tag, and now I am kind of freaking out looking at all that shit I gotta read this year. Who do I tag? Oh, I will also post the original videos down below. I forgot to say that. And I tag, of course, Leanna from Leanna's Library, Emma from Drinking by My Shelf. I always draw blank after those. April from April Sarah. I'm horrible with this Johnny on spot shit. I'll link you all down below, and then I'll put a comment on one of your videos to say I tagged you. And if you just want to do the tag, do the tag. Is that it though? Really? Damn, I gotta put all these books back on my shelf. That's it, guys. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up and subscribe. I'll see you later. Bye.